What's good with you? It's Curtis King of CurtisKingBeats.com here with another Producer Motivation 911. Today's Producer 911 is your health. Producers, we know that rappers and many other folks look at us as weird individuals. We have some very weird habits. If you think about it, we're in the house most of the time, or we're in studio all the time, and most of the time we're working on beats and we're sitting in front of computers for hours on end. And sometimes it produces a lot of antisocial behaviors out of us. Now, we know we're not weird. We just have different ways of doing things. I know you're not weird because I'm an artist and I'm a producer. But producers, I'll tell you like this. I spent most of my 20s kind of promoting these bad habits. I was all about the 21/7 grind, which is 21 hours a day, 7 days a week. And what I came to learn is your body don't like that. The grind is important. Yes, the grind is so important. You don't ever want to sidestep. You don't ever want to cheat your grind. You want to always make sure that you're there for every opportunity. But your health has got to be number one. Because what happens is if you don't take care of yourself, your body's going to take care of you. And when I say take care of you, I don't mean they're going to take care of you in a good way. I mean that your body's going to shut down on you. Your body naturally has alarms that set off to warn you when you're not taking care of it. When you're not drinking enough water, you get a headache. When you're eating the wrong foods, your stomach hurts. These are all indicators from your body. These are alarms going off telling you, look, man, take care of me. I know you out there grinding, but take care of me. And I know it's a taboo thing to talk about health in hip hop, but I think that it's very important to your whole well-being and to your productivity. Because at the end of the day, if you're not able to get up, if you don't have the energy to get to the beats, if you don't have the energy to get into a session, who are you producing for? You're not even productive for yourself. I understand that we do hours and hours on end, and sometimes it's not your choice to be up till 4 or 5 in the morning. But I'm telling you that it's going to catch up. It definitely caught up to me. I've had bouts with walking pneumonia. I had all kind of issues just with my overall cholesterol and my fat levels. And I can tell you that these were things that were contributed to me just living a very unhealthy lifestyle. And nobody ever talks about that. Everybody just glamorizes the grind, glamorizes going out there and working your butt off. And that is to be celebrated, but you need balance. In fact, if you're spending a lot of time in the house or you're spending a lot of time in the studio, it's actually having some very detrimental effects on your health. So you may know or you may not know, but sunlight is very, very vital to our moods. Sunlight actually increases the release of the brain's hormone called serotonin. Serotonin has the ability to boost your mood. Serotonin has the ability to boost your energy and actually make you focus even more. Now, on the flip side of serotonin, you have melatonin, and that's usually when you're in dark environments like dark studios or when you're in low light areas. Usually it releases melatonin, which is reserved for you to go to sleep. Now, here's the problem. When your serotonin levels are low, say in dark environments, and you're not getting sunlight, and you're not going outside, and you're not having that balance going on, your anxiety levels will actually rise. There's studies that show your anxiety levels rise, and even in some cases, depression increases. There's actually a form of depression that some people get when the seasons change called SAD, which is called seasonal affective disorder. Now think about that for a second. We spend so many times in a studio, us on a computer, us on a laptop, in these rooms, hours and hours and hours on end without balance. And what happens? Our serotonin levels are going down, and we are finding ourselves in this environment that's not conducive to our happiness. It's not conducive to us actually being productive as we think we are. Now, I'm not saying you got to produce with the light on all the time, but I am saying go outside and get some sunlight. Put some things into your regimen, gym. Make sure you're eating regularly. Even if you got to set reminders on your phone, I got to do it because in most of my 20s, I was not eating on time. I probably was malnourished, but you want to make sure that you set reminders of just going and eating things that are actually good for your body, getting greens inside your system, making sure that you're able to be at 100% so that you can have these sessions. And maybe you do work a job and you have multiple sessions. There's so many small things you can do. You got to start at the small things. That doesn't mean go on a 30-day diet or a 7-day juicing diet unless you want to. It doesn't mean that. It means start with the small things and do the things that are manageable and then work your way up progressively. You got to work your way up progressively because your health is all you got, man. You got to protect your temple. You got to protect your body. Because nobody else is going to tell you, not in our industry, they're not going to tell you to take care of your body. You got to take care of your health. While you out there hustling and you're getting those placements and you're selling those beats, it's so important. It's important to me to see you out here eating healthy, living healthy, in being able to have a life after music. You're not going to be making beats in your 70s and your 80s, and let's hope you make it to your 70s and your 80s, because you got to be there for the fam bam. You got to be there and you got to take care of them, and they need you at 100%. Now get out there and get it, but do not let the pursuit make you sacrifice your health, because there's a quote out there that says most of our lives we pursue wealth at the sacrifice of our health, only to use all of our wealth to basically maintain our health for the rest of our life. Your motivation and your inspiration is important to me. Your motivation, your health is important to me. Make it a top priority, be more productive, and do amazing things in this world. Producer Motivation 911, Curtis King of CurtisKingBeats.com.
What's good, artists? It's Curtis King, and I basically wanted to take this end portion to bring to your attention a new service that I'm providing. I just launched this week one-on-one artist and producer marketing and consultation. So basically, I'll sit with you one-on-one and answer all of your questions. Any questions that you have for me as an artist or producer, I can basically sit with you and we can formulate a plan together. I want to see you reach all of your goals, and I want to make sure that I offer you as much of my 12-year plus experience as I can to help you down your road. If you have any questions, visit CurtisKing.com, not Curtis King Beats. Visit CurtisKing.com and book a session now. Nobody understands an artist like an artist, and nobody understands a producer like a producer.